Hi folks, it's Mike Murphy, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to prune dangling Docker images. Dangling Docker images are leftover Docker images that remain on your VPS, taking up hard drive space after you run updates. When you update n8n to the latest version, or when you update any other app in Docker containers on your VPS, like Ollama for example, well, after you run the updates and bring in the latest versions, the old versions or the old Docker images do not get deleted. They stay on your VPS. I know, you probably thought that when you updated n8n, it was in with the new, out with the old. I used to think the same thing, but that's not the case. When you want to update n8n, you open up the VPS terminal or you SSH into your VPS, and the first command you run is docker compose pull. When a new Docker image like n8n gets pulled in, Docker puts on what is called an image tag. The image tag in the docker compose YAML file tells docker compose exactly what image or what version of n8n that it should download from the official registry to run in the Docker container. Whenever you run an update on n8n or any other Docker container, Docker Compose first looks at the Docker Compose YAML file on the image tag and says, okay, is Mike specifying any particular version number, or does he just want me to go out and get the latest version? So if you don't put anything, it's often just going to pull in the latest version. But that latest version might be different than the version that you currently have running. When you finish running the updates, the current version that you pulled in gets an image tag assigned to it, and the old version gets stripped of its image tag. So the old version basically has an empty tag. It just says none inside, and that empty tag is known as a dangling Docker image. It is just dangling, doing nothing except taking up hard drive space on your VPS. The docker prune command is what you are going to use to clean up the leftovers, to remove the dangling Docker images that have a none tag that are doing nothing except taking up hard drive space on your VPS. Sign into your Hostinger VPS dashboard. In the top right corner, click on Terminal to launch the terminal. Check out the cool new graphic. I'm going to clear the space here by just typing clear. Tap return. Before I do anything, we're just going to run a check and see what the current status is of the Docker images. I'm going to run this command a couple of times so we can see the before and after. To show a summary of Docker's disk usage, or how much space Docker images are taking up on the VPS, you're going to enter Docker space system space df. DF stands for disk free. I'll tap return. Images, or Docker images. These are what we are going to prune. Docker images are the blueprints for the apps such as n8n. Docker images are read-only templates. Docker containers are the running instances of the Docker image, local volumes or Docker volumes. Think of the volumes like external hard drives that you plug into your Docker container. You put all of the important stuff on the Docker volumes. The stuff that you don't want to lose when you run updates live on the Docker volumes. For n8n, that's going to be all of your n8n data. All of your workflows are stored safely on the local or the Docker volumes. Build cache is temporary memory, but you're only going to run into that if you are building Docker files from scratch. There are pruning commands for containers, local volumes, and build cache, but I'm not going to cover those in this tutorial. So when you run docker systemdf, the main column that you're going to be looking at is reclaimable. How much space on your VPS hard drive can be reclaimed? How much is being used by dangling Docker images that are just kind of orphaned and waiting to be pruned or removed? So on my VPS, I have a total of 6 Docker images. and all 6 Docker images take up 12.42 gigabytes of hard drive space on the server. And out of that 12.42 gigabytes of space, 0% is reclaimable, meaning there is nothing to prune. There are no untagged or no dangling Docker images. That's because I just pruned. I'll clear the terminal by typing clear. If you want to see a list of all of the Docker containers on your VPS that you can update, you can just type in Docker, Docker, space PS, tap return. Here is the Docker image column. This is what we're going to be updating and pruning. And these right here are image tags. These are telling the Docker Compose what image to pull in and what image to run when it does an update. Now I'm going to update n8n. To do that, I'm going to change directories into the n8n directory. So I'll type cd for change directories, space, I'll put a /. Now I'm going to go into the Docker directory. So I'll type Docker. And n8n is inside of the Docker directory. So I'll put another / n8n, tap return. And now if I type pwd for print working directory, so I can see that I'm in n8n, which is nested inside of the Docker directory. Now I'm going to update n8n. I'll run docker space compose space pull to pull in the latest image of n8n. Now I'm going to stop the Docker container and remove the existing Docker container. To do that, I'll run docker space compose space stop. Docker is stopped. The old container is removed. To spin up a new Docker container using the blueprint of the Docker image, I want to type in docker space compose space up space -d to detach it from the terminal session, tap return. n8n container is up and running. Now that we've updated n8n, let's check and see if there's any additional reclaimable space. So I'll type docker space system space df for disk free, tap return, and check it out. We now have 1.134 gigabytes of reclaimable space. So after updating n8n, it didn't get rid of the old Docker image, it kept it on our VPS, just taking up space. Notice the number of images is now 7. It was 6. So after updating n8n, it brought in a new image, but it kept the old Docker image. So now this Docker image is just dangling. We're going to run this exact same command, but we're going to put a flag on the end, which is going to give us more detail. So in the command line, we're going to type the same command, docker, and a little shortcut if you press the up arrow that allow you to cycle through old commands. So up arrow, you can see it just auto-populates the last command that I wrote. I'm going to put a space after df, and now I'm going to put the flag -v. That stands for verbose. Verbose is going to list all of the details. So I'll tap return. You see we get all of this information. So let's go to the top and check this out. Remember the dangling n8n Docker image story that I told you? Well, these top 2 lines right here tell the exact story perfectly. So this is the latest version of n8n that we pulled in. It was assigned the latest image tag telling Docker Compose to pull in the most recent version of n8n. The previous version of n8n was updated, but it wasn't removed or deleted from the VPS. And as you can see, the size of it is 1.36 with a unique size of 1.127. I'm going to clear out the terminal again. So I'll go to the command line, type clear. My screen recording had an issue. I updated Ollama and Traefik thinking I was recording, but now I'm just going to do it again just so you can see what I did. So I'm in the n8n directory still. I want to go back to the Docker container. So I want to jump out of n8n and go to the left or go back to Docker. The way that you do that in the terminal, to reverse or go back in the directory, you can type cd for change directory, space, and then type the period 2 times. So period, period. Now I'm in Docker. If I type ls, that's going to list everything in the Docker container. So there I can see n8n, which we already updated. I'm going to update Ollama and Traefik again. I already did it, but I'm just going to show you what I did. So I'm going to jump into Ollama, cd, change directory, space, Ollama, Ollama, tap return. I'm now in Ollama. To update Ollama, I did Docker, space, compose, space, pull. Went pretty quick because I already did it. I don't want to disrupt Ollama or Traefik, so I'm not going to run the Docker Compose down. I'm just going to go right to Docker Compose up. So Docker space Compose space up space -d for detach, tap return. That spins up a new Docker container with the latest image of Ollama. Same for Traefik. I'll go back to Docker, cd space period, period, to go back to Docker, cd, space. Now I'm going to go into Traefik, tr. Another little trick, if you tap the tab key as you type, it is going to suggest anything that begins with tr that is in the directory. So when I tap tab, you see it auto-populates Traefik. I'll tap return. Now I'm in the Traefik directory, and I can update Traefik the exact same way. Docker, space, compose, space, pull, to pull in the latest Docker image of Traefik. I don't want any downtime for Traefik, so I'm not going to run Docker Compose down, which stops the Docker container and removes it. I'm just going to go right to spinning up a new Docker container. So to do that, same thing, Docker Compose. Remember that little trick. If you use the up arrow, it's going to cycle through your past commands. And I'm looking for the Docker Compose up. So I'll tap the up arrow again until I get to it. There it is. I can tap return. So now we updated n8n, Ollama, and Traefik. What the heck? Let's update Obsidian while we're at it. cd space period, period, tap return. I'm in the Docker directory, cd space Obsidian ob. I can tap the tab key. That's going to auto-populate Obsidian. Tap return. To update Obsidian, Docker space compose space pull, tap return, Docker space compose space up space -d, tap return. I'm going to jump back into the root directory. It's not necessary, but I'm just going to go all the way back. The trick for that, if you type cd and type nothing else, tap return, that's going to get you back into the root directory. I'll tap clear just so we have a fully clear window. Now that we've updated n8n, Ollama, and Traefik, let's run the disk-free check and see how much reclaimable space we can get back by running the prune command. So we're going to type in docker, docker, space, system, system, space, df for disk-free, tap return. Now check this out. This is your aha moment. On this VPS, there are a total of 8 Docker images, and out of the 8, only 5 Docker images are active. The total size of all 8 Docker images add up to 21.94 gigabytes. That is the amount of hard drive space that the Docker images are taking up on this VPS. But out of this 21.94 gigabytes, 9.51 gigabytes, almost 50% is reclaimable, meaning that out of this 21.94, 9.51 are just dangling Docker images doing nothing except taking up hard drive space on your VPS. So 9.51 gigabytes of reclaimable space that is just dead weight on our VPS. And we are going to get rid of the dead weight by running the prune command. But first, let's just confirm what is sitting there untagged. So I'm going to copy this command, Command C, and jump back into the terminal. I'll run that command to see what is dangling. Dangling equals true. Tap return. And sure enough, we have 3 Docker images that are untagged, meaning they have none in the tag. And here is the disk usage, or the amount of space that the untagged images are taking up on your VPS. And you can remove all untagged or dangling Docker images in one shot by just running the prune command. It doesn't matter what directory you are in. You don't have to change directories. You can just run the prune command. It is going to look through your entire VPS and remove any untagged Docker images that are just taking up disk space on your VPS and you don't need them. Clear to clear out the terminal, to free up hard drive space on your VPS, and prune or remove the dangling Docker images that are left over after you run updates. Enter Docker space image space prune space, and we'll put the flag -F. That is going to force the pruning so you don't get any prompts. And before I run it, I'm just going to point out that we are only targeting the Docker images. So the Docker volumes, the build cache, and the containers are not going to be pruned. So your n8n workflows, your Ollama models are safe. I'll tap return to prune and clean up the VPS. Check it out. So the total reclaimed space, this is hard drive space that was saved by running the prune command, totaled a whopping 9.51 gigabytes. Nice. Please, please, please do me a favor. I'm going to leave the Docker image prune command in the description of this video. I want all of you to run it in the terminal of your VPS and leave the total reclaimed space in the comments of this video. I want to see who has the most reclaimed space from running the prune command. And now let's do a final check. We already did the before, the middle, this is the after. Docker space system space df for disk free, tap return. So the total size of all of the Docker images on my VPS add up to 12.44 gigabytes. And out of that 12.44, 0% is reclaimable. There are no dangling Docker images. My VPS is nice and tidy. And just to confirm that there are no more untagged Docker images on my VPS, I can run that dangling command that we ran earlier. So I'll do up arrow to cycle through my past commands until I get to the one that I'm looking for. So which is Docker images -F, dangling equals true, tap return. How about that? Everything has been pruned. Here are all of the commands that I ran in the VPS terminal if you want to take a screenshot, and I'm also going to leave them in the description box of this video. And a side tip, if you have a cheat sheet for how to update n8n so you can remember the 3 Docker Compose pull, down, and up commands, well, just add Docker image prune -F to your cheat sheet. So every time you update n8n or any other Docker images on your VPS, when you're done updating, just run the Docker image prune -F commands and just get rid of that old version right away so you don't have to remember to run the prune commands. It just becomes part of your update routine. And that is how you prune or clean up all of the dangling Docker images that are taking up hard drive space on your VPS after you run updates. And my name is Mike Murphy, your AI handyman. Cheers.